Children, our chapter is light. Recap on light. Reflection. What is reflection? See, when light strikes a surface and it bounces back, that is called reflection. Laws of reflection. There are two laws are there. The first law is the angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. The second law is incident ray, reflected ray and the normal ray all lies in the same plane. Lateral inversion. That is when an image is formed in the mirror, the left side of the object appears right and vice versa. That is known as lateral inversion. Regular reflection. That is reflection from a smooth surface that follows the laws of reflection. See, when a parallel rays falls on a smooth surface, they reflects back as parallel rays. That is called regular reflection. Diffused reflection is also called as irregular reflection. That is when parallel rays of light falls upon an irregular surface. They reflects back into all the direction. That is diffused reflection. Luminous object. Objects which can produce light on their own. That is sun, stars. Illuminated objects. Objects that don't produce light on their own but reflects the light. That is moon. Multiple reflections. See, these multiple reflections can be obtained by placing more than one mirror at certain angle to each other. Periscope. The use of periscope is to see hidden objects which are not on the sight of the observer, which is usually used in submarines, tanks by soldiers. Kaleidoscope. See, kaleidoscope works on the phenomenon of multiple reflection with the multiple mirrors. So it contains several pieces of beads or broken glasses, colorful bangles, pebbles. The reflection of light in the kaleidoscope is not always the same. When the observer never sees a similar pattern in the kaleidoscope. Spectrum. The arrangement of 7 colors of light, that is spectrum. Dispersion of light. The splitting of light into different colors, that is called dispersion of light. Human eye. Actually, which gives the sense of sight to us. Now we are going to learn about functions of different organs in the human eye. First, we'll start with the cornea. It is a thin membrane and it is transparent covering. It consists of 6 layers. The tear fluid covers cornea and it protects the eyes. Iris. Iris is a dark muscle which controls the pupil and also it controls the amount of light which enters the eye. Pupil. It is a small opening which is present in the iris. Lens. It is a sphere of liquid which is present inside the eye. The lens is present behind the pupil. Retina. It is a screen where the images get formed. The sensory cells detect the light. So these sensory cells transform the information into an electric impulse. These impulses are sent to the brain via optic nerve. Cone cells and rod cells. Cone cells are sensitive to bright light. Rod cells are sensitive to dim light. Vitreous chamber. See, it maintains the pressure and stability of the Blind spot. The place which does not support any vision. No sensory cells will be present. Defects in eye like myopia, hypermetropia, glaucoma, cataract, presbyopia, astigmatism. These are few defects in eye. How you can take care of our eyes? We have to go for regular eye checkup and then while watching television we have to maintain some distance and then we have to take a balanced diet. Night blindness. It is also called as nyctalopia. It occurs due to lack of vitamin A in our body. So we can take vitamin A enriched foods. How can visually impaired people read and write? See, with the help of their listening skills and then touching, they can do their daily activities. Braille system. It is developed by a visually challenged person called Louis Braille. Braille is a tactual aid for visually challenged people that allows them to read and write. Tactual aid is nothing but which uses the sense of touch. Eyes of animals have different shapes. See, like a crab, they have small eyes, but they can look around, or they look around, all look, they have even behind them. Butterflies have big eyes, but it consists of 1,000 number of small eyes, which allows them to see the front and back. Daybirds, like eagles and kites, they see well during daytime, but in the night time their vision will be decreased because they have large number of cone cells and less number of rod cells. Night birds like owls, see, they can see more clearly in the night time rather than the daytime because their cornea will be large, and one more reason is their rod cells will be more compared to the cone cells. Activity: make a kaleidoscope.